I know. I'm like looking for it. Like,
And welcome to another episode of Inside CKP. I am your host, Jeremy Como. And before I introduce our guest, if you're not new to the show, we got to pay the bills. So, of course, this show is brought to you by Chris Kennedy Publishing. Go to chriskennedypublishing.com for all your literary needs. Military sci-fi, fantasy, space opera, you name it. They even have some nonfiction tutorial, a little bit of romance, not much. But go there for all your literary needs. Of course, if you want to support this show and CKP, you can do so at Chris Kennedy on Patreon. And also with Chris Kennedy Publishing, follow, rate, review on and like on Amazon. That's a thing now. It really helps out your publishers. It helps out your authors. Go ahead and do that. You can keep up with news with CKP on Facebook. And of course, the fan page is the Factory 4, where all the shenanigans happens. And if you've made it this far, you know we have a YouTube channel. So you can always find us here or search Chris Kennedy Publishing on YouTube. All right, that's enough from me. Let me introduce my guests, the Wonder Twins, from an undisclosed location.
we're in the same place.
Yeah,
I don't know why they sit out over in person.
Yes, it's weird to have them in one spot on camera, but here we are. We're going to roll with it. So as in other episodes with these two, it's always themed. And so we're all wearing our Hawaiian vests. Mine's got like booze on it. And
Look, some of us go the extra mile and get like totally into it. Look at that.
Well,
Look at it. Look at it.
At least he didn't show us his ass crack. All right. So welcome, guys. Another episode with the Wonder Twins, Nick and Melissa. They do have last names. They are not actually related. They just act like it. And so before we get too far into it, y'all, let's go ahead and tell people where they can find you online. Ladies first. Melissa, would you go?
Oh, I was going to say that's Nick, but fine, I can go.
The shit starts on me. Oh, wait, I cursed. Oh,
I'm so proud of myself. And I didn't curse first. It was you.
It was me. Y'all bring it out in me. Go ahead.
So you can find me at melissaolthoff.net. You can find me on Facebook because I spend way too much time there. I am on Amazon. I am on chriskennedypublishing.com. And supposedly I'm on Twitter. Sort of, kind of, but not really.
When are you going on Instagram? I keep on trying to find you there.
I haven't had time. I'll get to it.
All right, Nick, your turn.
Where
find
are
me
you?
on the internet, and it's at Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Amazon and nicksteverson.com and MeWe. And
what's MeWe?
MeWe, Mewe. It's a platform, I guess. Okay. It came out a few years ago, or a long time ago, actually. I didn't know about it till COVID.
Okay.
Somebody was promised umbrellas with this one.
We both have umbrellas. There's umbrellas. Look. Green umbrella, green drink.
Thanks to my awesome husband, I might add, he ordered me umbrellas.
Awesome. So we are here for the third and final installment of the Space Hyenas, and if you can see it over my shoulder here, Privateers and Pandemonium. Congratulations! Today is the release date. We are here to celebrate. And you guys are in rare form, it looks like, with the Hawaiian shirts, looking good. So where are we? Where are we located that y'all are in the same place at the same time?
Do we disclose locations?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
I guess
We're
not.
on a beach.
We're on a beach.
We're
We
on
can
a
show you. We tried. The windows are as bright as all get
All
out.
you could see was white shining through, and it looked.
We tried
really
to show
bad.
you guys the beach. I swear we're on a dang beach.
All right.
Crystal emerald colored water is
We'll
beautiful.
put up the funky curtains when we're like a little bit further into the show and see if the sun is set enough to pick it up. But I swear, I'm on a beach with actual umbrellas over my head and in my drink.
They are
We'll
on
hang
a,
out all week.
Hell
all
yeah!
right. So yeah, they're having too much fun where they are. Speaking of, we have news, don't we? Didn't we have a good week with awards and such?
Oh, yeah.
We're award-winning authors now.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
humble as shit. You see that? We didn't even remember what you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Like it's been a good week. Hell yeah, it has because we're in a beach.
We're
We're
on
on
a
a
beach.
beach.
On a beach.
I was gonna say.
Life's a beach.
I was gonna disclose the location. Okay, I swear I'm gonna be serious-ish.
This is
Do it.
all right. For those who are confused, this is not last call. This is a book launch.
Okay, all right. So this guy here took home Best Sci-Fi Novel of the Year at the Imagine Awards at Imaginarium.
And my slightly less evil, but yet still identically diabolical twin here took home the best short story of the year for Angel Wings and Demon Bones in the Valkyries. But it's freaking awesome, and you guys need to read the novel that follows it up because it's 10 times better than the short story, and it's 10 times longer. That's what she said. But no, it's really good. She deserved it. I'm honestly amazed that she didn't win the novel award because I feel like she writes prettier than I do. So honestly, I thought she was going to win both.
I have never been happier to lose because Consequences is epic as. Can I swear yet? Can I actually swear, or are we still like? It's epically awesome. How about that?
Yeah, give me,
Duck. Duck.
yeah.
Nice.
Thanks,
We got 3 minutes on the nice boy clock. All right.
Yes.
So congratulations, y'all deserve it. I'm happy for you guys. And so now let's talk about why we're here. Well, I mean, any other news before we get to the business at hand? All right. So now,
this will not be the last book, but
Yeah,
let's
no,
not
this
really
is
do
not. This is not the final book in the
Oh.
saga.
I came up with ideas for book 5.
People
On the drive down.
who have read this book already today, or are on the early release, or were on the early release, or on the early readers team, know that this is not the last book.
This is going to be our fun series that we can write in between other things.
This is our palate cleanser. This is something that we just have fun and we can knock a book out quick.
The dialogue is so easy. It's like, hey, 5 seconds. Hey, look, I just wrote 3 pages.
It's literally just me and her talking.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
so was it originally a trilogy? And then
It was
y'all
originally
expanded?
one book. It was it was going to be a throwaway book that I just wanted to have fun with, and then we got to talking about book 1, and then it turned into 2, and then 3, and they were like, we should probably do 6 books because that's where this is going.
Oh,
Besides-
awesome.
Besides, my space dad is very much a fan of trilogies, so I don't really think we ever had an option to do one.
No.
Maybe that's
It was-
where I got it from. Yeah. 'Cause
hey, Bill.
Hi,
yeah, we've got people.
we do have people.
Sean's on here.
Marisa.
No. So if you're talking Bane trilogy, and is it going to be like 5, 6 books? It might be 12 books. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to go as long as it goes, my guy.
All right. Let's
Because
see.
it's fun, and people seem to like it.
Well, yeah, it's so. I mean, I always, just from what I know about it, it always kind of, as far as how it fits in salvage title, it's kind of like, for a lack of a better analogy, the Guardians of the Galaxy of salvage title. You know, where these are the misfits that just get into all kinds of crap.
Yep.
And
We take our serious stuff for space dragons and salvage bunnies.
This is the comic relief section. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like, that's a spot on analogy.
Yeah.
This is the Guardians of the Galaxy of the MCU. It's the, except for the last movie. Holy crap.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it. Shh.
That is not a
I'm
come on.
with you. I haven't seen it yet.
That movie's awesome. The Guardians 3 is amazing. Anyway, but yes, our group of Junji are the Guardians of the Galaxy comic relief of the Salvage Title universe, and we wrote it that way on purpose. So
We did.
we had a review recently that said, "Oh, it's so immature. It's a love story hidden by in the guise of a space opera, science fiction." Well, so is Star Wars, lady. So shut up.
What was amazing was that she accused us of writing it for 12-year-olds, and I'm like, Joe's on you. We have the maturity of a 12-year-old.
She said that we were trying to aim at a younger audience, and then it just didn't work. And it's like, we are the younger audience.
Yes.
We are that immature.
Yes, it's not YA.
Did you not catch all the 80s freaking references? I didn't know the 80s was the younger generation, but apparently.
We lost Jeremy's face.
Where'd Jeremy go?
I don't know. Is it just us? Are we in charge?
So we're in charge. Ha, it's our show now.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Shit.
We need adult. I need an adult. I need an adult to your adult.
I need adult supervision because it's not us.
Oh, man. You want to play 20 questions?
Sure.
What?
There's Marisa.
All right. So.
I'm coming back.
No, you're not.
Is that a threat?
This is
or a
ours
promise?
now. We're in charge.
So, favorite color?
Favorite color, green.
Purple. And pink. Sparkle Murder Pony.
Sparkle Murder Pony. That's her spirit animal.
Totally is my aesthetic, according to Casey.
My spirit animal is Bill Burr.
That works.
I love that guy.
What
What was your favorite part of writing book 3?
My favorite part of book 3. Oh. Honestly, it's the part that we can't talk about because of spoilers, but the part that you made me write that I didn't want to write that made me cry. And
It was
made me,
awesome.
I had to drink rum.
She had to drink after she wrote it. It was
I
great.
did. I cried when I wrote that. And
Yeah.
then I cried when he made me go
We
back.
had to do it, though.
He made me go back and edit it.
Yeah.
And make it worse.
After I made it worse, I made her go back and edit it and make it worse.
That was actually really fun.
Yeah.
And I blame Ike. Kevin Eikenberry, this is all your fault.
Yep.
Because who gives a shit? Well, that was my favorite. Anyways, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was Jakku, writing Jakku. He's one of my favorite characters now. Like, I cannot wait for book redacted.
Book 5.
Book
Just call it
5.
book
We
5.
just call it book 5. Book 5.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
See, that was the ideas I had on the drive. So I'm just thinking. I'm like, ooh, we already have plans for book 5. I'm like, but what if we do this? Because Aurelian has become one of my favorite characters. We have 2 side characters that have become fan favorites that people really like that we love writing. So we're like, oh, we need to do this.
I don't even care
We're
if he's
gonna
a
do this
fan
thing.
favorite. He's
He's your
in this
favorite.
series. He's my
Yes.
second favorite. Like, Reggie's all time my favorite.
Oh, Maddie
character.
for sure.
And then, but then there's Jakku. Like
Hi,
I
Jeremy.
told you guys when we put out book 1 that I had a favorite character that I was going to talk about way later on.
It's
And
later.
It's Jakku. He is in my y'all team, dude. I love that character.
He is such a good character to write. And honestly, Aurelian started out as me getting revenge on the years of watching My Little Pony with my children. Y'all, I know the songs. I still know the songs. But Aurelian has actually turned into like one of my favorite characters to write.
She really has become a fun character to write, even though she's annoying as shit.
She is annoying as fuck, and if you write her like that, like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to be here.
Oh God.
I'll have y'all know I wrote the first scene with her.
So
I just tried to make it as a bubbly, and I tried to imagine the most annoying thing in the world that I would hate, and that's where Aurelian came from.
well, thanks for keeping the show going, guys. Appreciate that.
And it was also her.
Yeah, I was
There's
right
a lot
for
of
that.
there's a
I was
lot of what
waiting
I
for that.
see in her and Aurelian. That's just like
Sparkle Murder Pony.
all the annoying.
Yeah, he just based the character off me.
All right. So
What is our drink called?
the Nice
is
Boy
a
Clock
wicked
is officially
And
over.
it's amazing.
Wicked Dolphin.
What's up, Jeremy?
I said the Nice Boy Clock is officially over. So go nuts.
Fuck
Fuck
yes.
yes.
So wait, what's the drink?
Fuck that clock.
This is called a Wicked Dolphin. It is apparently the most popular drink here in Redacted, and it is not.
I know why it's
skimpy
the
on the
favorite.
alcohol.
It's really, really good. It looks like an Incredible Hulk, don't it?
It's delicious.
It reminds me of at least the color reminds me of hand grenades down in New Orleans.
Yes,
Yeah.
it reminds me of that with the taste.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to plan a New Orleans
Just
trip.
all
I
sugar,
feel like
yeah.
that would be a Valkyrie one. Do that.
All right. So we were talking about characters, and Nick was kind enough to send me some images because Midjourney is fun. So I'm gonna click. Huh? Oh, I didn't load that one. I'll go find it.
Thank you. I love you, God husband. You are the
I'm gonna
best.
post it on Facebook.
I will buy you one of these drinks the next time I see you.
No, you won't, because I'm gonna go
I
find
will
it.
I'm gonna put it on my webpage.
Hold on, I'm gonna go find it. Y'all keep talking.
I need a new co-author. If anybody's interested in being an evil twin, come hit me up. I'm on Facebook. You know.
Yes, there is rum, Sherilyn. There is rum in this
Oh
drink.
yeah, there's a lot of rum.
Yeah.
So much rum.
Nope, I didn't download it. You're lucky.
Barely put a dent in this.
I keep trying to like maneuver based on the screen, and it doesn't work.
No. Oh, look what I found.
Oh yeah! It's a fucking space troll.
Y'all see what I put up with between this asshole and my husband and that asshole?
It's your Facebook profile picture.
He thinks he's so funny.
All right.
So I
So
will
all right.
leave him.
All right, I'm gonna wrangle a little bit. We're going. So let's talk about characters. So you sent me these images, children. All right.
I want to make more.
All right. First one. Who's this?
Not last call. Yet.
Look at that guy. Who's that?
Who's that?
That's Reggie.
So
Reggie's a little-
describe Reggie
Well,
to
he's
me.
a serious dude.
Reggie is you.
Yeah, Reggie's me.
Okay. So you put a lot of your characteristics into him.
I did put a lot of me into Reggie. Like
There is no wrangling, no.
no wrangling. So Reggie's me on a like not an outward appearance type way. Like when you see me at a con and stuff, I'm very outgoing. I'm not an introvert by any means, but I did have to learn how to hold a lot of stuff in and control my actions and my speech and just a lot of stuff growing up. And I funneled a lot of that into Reggie and why he's so controlled. Obviously, we don't have the same backstory, but just having to keep yourself under constant control. You know what I mean? I know what that's like. So I really channeled that into Reggie. And it was actually a good outlet for myself. It was a lot of fun. And it was just kind of cool to create a character like that.
All right. And so who is this guy?
Harold. Oh, when me and Nick first started talking, we thought Harold was going to be our main character because that was the whole point of Hunters and Hijinks, was to do this massive galaxy-spanning treasure hunts run by Harold. But as we developed the characters, we had Reggie and Maddie. We realized those were our main characters. But Harold is a delight. He is kind of like Doc Brown crossed with Indiana Jones's father, and he is just completely oblivious except for when he's not. And very smart.
A wild and crazy Dr. Jones Sr.
Yes. Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Oh, Harold is not anywhere near as cool.
No, he's about 18 degrees shy of cool.
But he means well.
All right.
And he knows about treasure hunt.
Who's this little guy?
It's Boo, the King of Kaiju. I never realized that rhymed until now.
Boo the King of Kaiju. She is adorable. She is our ship's mascot and has become one of the most fun characters to just put into random situations. Like this big, massive character, like a certain Yell team walking in the room, and there's Boo on his head, just chilling. No big deal. Just like, I'm here.
Or when a super crazy moment is about to happen and then she ruins it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Looks like a version of Baby Yoda.
She is definitely not sapient. She is very intelligent.
Yeah.
But she is still...
She's still an animal.
She's still an animal. Right. She's a really cool one.
And this guy.
Ed. I love Ed so much.
Just from this picture, he looks like fun.
If you took Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and you put Shaggy in space, you've got Ed.
All right.
He has got the biggest heart, and he is... more than anything, the glue that holds that clan together.
He's so observant too.
Yes, he's not dumb.
He's not dumb. He's observant. He's laid back. He's chill. But he just takes everything with a grain of salt, unless it's necessary to do otherwise. know, he just looks at it in the most simple way possible instead of making things overcomplicated, and that makes his life simple and not overly complicated.
He is not stressed.
He
Not
got-
even a little bit.
He's got his vape pen, cheese crackers, and boo, and he's good. Some
Ooh.
video games.
Chinto tails and chocolate
Chinto
pudding.
tails and chocolate pudding.
We tried to come up with the most disgusting stoner snack we can think of. Man.
Pickled Chinto tails.
Pickled,
They're
yes.
pickled, and he's dipping them in chocolate pudding. Yeah.
Are you pregnant? I've never
Yeah.
tried that before.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. All right. And this cool guy.
That's another one,
That's
Reggie.
another one of Reggie. That's
That's
another rendition of Reggie, and that's pretty much him in book 3. Like, he's ready to go. Like,
He has some issues that he needs to address.
yeah, he's about to get some closure. We'll put it that way.
Closure is a really good way.
He's
to
gonna
put
get
it.
some closure.
All right. Sound like you're going to murder something. All right.
Yeah.
And this young lady.
Maddie. Maddie is my favorite character to write. She is a fiery little
Oh,
ball of
your
hate.
shirt actually kind of matches hers.
I know. It's like a happy coincidence
Yeah.
too. You can't really specify shit with Midjourney too much, or
Yeah.
it gets weird. But Maddie usually looks a little fiercer than this, but she's finally got her umbrellas in this picture, y'all, and she is just chilling on the beach. You can't see her bestie, but Aurelian is right next to her.
Yep.
So Maddie is my favorite to write because she is literally me. She is my work persona where I want to burn the office down. I don't want to deal with the corporate bull crap, but I have to because, my children require food and, Cheerios and stuff. So, details. But she is so much fun to write because she is this larger than life, sarcastic, says what everybody is thinking, but nobody wants to say kind of character. And
Zero filter.
no filter, actually lit the office on fire, and does not apologize for anything. But a lot of it is just her armor. It's just the way that she protects herself. So it was kind of fun digging beneath that in this book and kind of wrapping some things up for her and Reggie.
Yeah, I love the fact that our this trilogy, it's not about the story. It's really not. It's about the characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's about as they grow individually, as they grow as a clan, as they grow, with the other characters that come into play and how they affect other characters such as Jakku or even Dakal. Dakal has a major effect on Reggie, and you see that in the book.
So Ruan has a
Ruan has a major effect on Maddie, and vice versa, and the Junji clan that I have in action that goes into consequences, they all hook up and they all meet each other, and that has a profound effect on Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, everything comes together. We've taken everything from my novels, my trilogy, and put into our trilogy. And if you paid attention,
It's quick.
there's some Salvage
tiny.
Bunny tied in that's going to make some major waves later on in the next 3 books.
Oh yes. So-
And an SP3.
Oh yes. That scene is the one. So 2 scenes. I've got to get through 2 scenes and then I get to write that. That is one of the best things about a shared universe is tying all this stuff together in little ways. Not just the big obvious ways like, oh, we're going to Space Dragon Land. How cool. It's the little things. And there is one tiny little part in Privateers and Pandemonium that ties directly into something that happened in Nightfall with the Salvage Bunny crew.
It is a direct, boom. It's kind of like, I'm not trying to, self-impose, it's art, whatever. In It Takes More Kinds, Trash Panda happens during action. Like, it's in the same scene as when Dakal and Ryan are meeting Harmon Tomrell. So that story starts in the exact same scene as, I think it's action. It's action or it's action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Happens in the middle of actions. And we've kept everything streamlined as far as the timeline and the storyline goes.
Everything lines up.
So her books, her trilogy, my trilogy, our trilogy, it all lines up and it comes together.
Well, we're actually going to put together a timeline because, so Salvage Bunny 3, working title, we'll just call it Daybreak for now, y'all. That one is actually a little bit ahead of Privateers and Pandemonium. So towards the end of Salvage Bunny 3 is where the beginning of Privateers and Pandemonium picks up. So that one will come out later this year.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's fun,
So much fun.
to link stuff together, and the readers connect to the stories better. Like, it's not this seems disjointed from Salvage Universe in a way until you get to book 3, but it's not.
Everything
really
connects. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And book 4, when we get to book 4, which is totally happening, that one is going to actually have the hyenas run into the Salvage Bunny crew for the first time in like real time versus a subtle.
It's going to be awesome too. We've already got it. Dude, we know
we
what
have
we're doing.
plans.
We have plans.
Wait, so is 4 turned in yet?
Oh, no. We haven't even started
yet.
We have chaotic.
Okay.
But
that's what I do.
We know where we're going through 6 books.
Awesome. So when do y'all want to have book 4 out?
So we've both got
Great
projects we're doing right now. I've got 2 short stories to finish, an anthology to edit. I've got 2 books.
You've got 3 short stories because 2 of those are with me.
Oh yeah.
So
I got 3 short stories.
We have 3 short stories. So he has 1. We have 2 that we are co-writing together that we have to finish. And then when we're done with those, I will keep working on Salvage Bunny, or if I'm done with that, I will switch to my Devic companion novel in the 4HU.
Yep.
And he is going to be working on his 4HU novel.
I'm halfway done with it. I got to finish that. And then Kevin Eikenberry and I are writing a 4HU novel called A Ray of Sunshine. And then after that, I think I'm free.
Yes.
And then we can write
Space
Hyenas, and I've DeCall's been talking to me, so I've got a Ryan and DeCall book in my gourd rolling around.
It's gonna be awesome.
And I've got another.
We have more projects that we can do. It's amazing.
How many words are in that salvage title? 27,000 something hazardous material.
Yeah, about 27.
So I may end up bringing Melissa in that to write it with me, so we
It's
can get that out.
Ruan.
Yeah, it's a
It's gonna be
Ruan
great.
story. It's about Ruan, and it's
so
from
good.
her point of view. So I may get Melissa to get in on that with me and knock it out and get it done, so we can just hammer through shit.
See, the thing is, y'all, we wrote 3 books in just under 7 months. So 6 months to write a trilogy. And it was not, these aren't short books. These are all well over 100K.
Oh, shit, this one was 136.
So we wrote fast together, but it's now halfway through the year. Neither of us have finished a first novel this year yet because we keep getting sidelined by short stories, which is not a bad thing.
Neither of us started out with a short story this year, and we ended up with like 5 each.
6,
Oh, wow.
7. I don't
That
know.
was a lot.
It's a horribly awesome problem to have. But
Some
we
of
don't
them
write
were
as fast.
definitely not ones to turn down. I'll put it that way.
Yes, some of them are amazing. But we write faster when we work together because we bounce off of each other so well that it just goes. Plus, we're really competitive.
Yeah, who's that we said that we're trying to match with the 100 novels together?
Sharon and Steve Miller, Sharon.
Sherilyn Nye, or is that her name?
Sharon Lee.
Sharon-
Help me out, Marisa.
Sharon,
What am I talking about?
Boy, they've got over 100 co-written novels together, and
Goals.
that's
Y'all,
what
that is goals.
we want to hit that. You know, that's what she said. He said. That's what they said.
Let's see.
Oh
Melissa-
yeah, 1,000%. I am today. I switched to drinking early because why not? But yeah, usually I need mocha. I don't drink coffee. I drink caffeinated chocolate milk, and I'm not sad about it.
Well, and as I've said before, Melissa lives on this channel, and just about every time, if not every time, but this time has had a coffee in her hand. So yes, she fiends for it. Let's see. What is it? Yes, Sharon Lee and Miller.
The Layden Universe. Yep.
All right. Yep. Goals.
So let's see. And then there was one last picture y'all sent to me, and it's just a group shot. And so what is this? Is this any particular characters, or it's just guys having
If
fun?
it were going to be anybody, that would be Reggie in the middle, Ed to the back right, and Maddie to the left.
Yeah.
And the colors are wrong, the proportions are wrong, but
It's
it was
Midjourney.
too much of a fun, cool picture to not use.
I literally just typed in anthropomorphic hyenas in Hawaiian shirts on a beach, and it spat out that on the first try, and I'm like, sweet, done.
So tell me why the theme? Why are we dressed as such in the pictures? And
So that's a Jakku thing.
It's a Jakku thing and it's a Maddie thing. So Jakku.
So Jakku researched disguises. 'Cause they were going onto a station, right? and he wanted to blend in, right? So he did research, and he researched humanity, and he saw where all these old cop TV shows and stuff, and cops would wear cargo shorts and mandals and Hawaiian shirts to blend in.
And it became a running joke throughout the whole book because people are like, well, that's some great camouflage. And Jakku is like, I told you, Reggie.
Right?
And it's just hilarious.
Like hiding in plain sight.
Meanwhile, Maddie is absolutely not wearing a Hawaiian shirt, but it was too good to pass up.
So Jakku is going through the whole book, going into places wearing a Hawaiian shirt. And he wears them all the time now.
Nobody looks twice. It's so baggy and roomy. You can hide stuff under there, like weapons and body armor.
Magnum PI, exactly right.
So Maddie, and the Maddie half is that this whole trilogy, all Maddie has wanted is umbrellas. And by that is 1000% me, because all I have wanted for years is a beach vacation with an umbrella over my head, because I don't tan, like at all, don't tan, and one in my drink. So Maddie,
soulless gingers don't turn color. They stay pasty.
I have
white.
souls
In
plural.
a jar.
Plural.
The voices. Oh, the voices.
Hey, we all need hobbies.
It's like every time we hang out with Casey and her husband Easy, and Marisa likes to drink whiskey and ginger, and he calls them whiskey and hate speech. And so
That's awesome.
That's amazing. I didn't think I could like Easy any more than I already did.
Oh no, he's good. He's good people.
Good shit. Oh my God.
All right. So let's talk about the cover. Here, I'm gonna go. Well, actually, let's.
That cover.
Bear with me.
Dawn nailed that cover on the first round, dude.
I mean, we had no feedback, nothing other than, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yep. So the big bad, obviously evil ship is Apex. That is a Predator ship.
The
Predator ship. That
Predator
is the
ship.
flagship of Parsons Predators. We see the black ship down here that kind of looks like it might be an evil ship, but it used to be, but it ain't no more.
Shippy McShip
Shippy McShipface. And that's thanks to Reggie.
And Hyena is so radioactively pink that it's amazing. It's amazing. And the sparkly missiles really are my favorite.
The sparkly missiles are great. And
She nailed it.
Maddie's reaction to the first time they fire him is like,
Are you kidding me?
Really?
Really? And Eric is just like, they work.
They go
Nobody
boom.
cares.
They go boom. Who gives a crap?
Nobody cares. They work.
All right, let's see if I can get out of
Hey,
the way. So
Aurelian just likes to make things pretty.
So there's a reason the ship is the color it is, and we're not going to tell you because if you want to know, you got to read the book.
So that's the artwork, the blank artwork. So yeah, it looks great. I love it. What are we seeing? What if you can talk about it without ruining anything?
So this is, you can see the gate in the background.
Yep.
For reasons.
The gate's there for a reason.
Highly important reasons. Because we always try and do something different with our battles. We don't try and repeat the battles. We try and do something new and fun. And there is something new that hasn't been done in Salvage in this battle that we're not going to tell you about because nobody likes a spoiler.
What we'll say is Maddie says, "Hey, Reg, what are you doing?" And he goes, "Something stupid."
Oh, God.
Something stupid.
Oh, he's got that look on his face.
Yep.
Shit.
That's all we're going to tell you.
But
Right.
it is an epic battle, and I'm so proud
I'm
of
so proud of you for writing that. She did. I typically do the battles, right? The hand-to-hand combat, the space battles, all the blowing up of shit. She wrote that space battle.
He did.
I was so proud of her. I didn't change hardly shit. I left it the way it was because I loved it.
I did not write the romance scene in this one.
Oh dang!
He did. And I had damn near zero feedback other than, oh my fucking God, this is amazing. He's a romantic. Who knew?
Just a boy trying to be loved.
With
So
purple.
you really cannot tell who wrote what because
No.
like all the books that we do together, we
And just
write everything.
just like the first two books. I mean, there's not a paragraph in this that isn't both of us, quite honestly. But like the events and how people all we did was smooth each other's words out, make it flow a little better.
Add a little bit here and there.
But the battle is hers, and it's epic. I would have never thought to have done what she did, and it's awesome.
I watch a lot of cartoons with my kids.
So what is the we kind of know what the elevator speech is for the trilogy. What's the elevator back cover speech for this book specifically?
What do you mean?
Like how would you sell it? How would you sell it? What are you telling people to get them to read the book?
I think Harold's question is a good one for this. So Harold, at one point, he's like, does it have to be us? Because the Predators are some of the worst pirates in that sector of the galaxy, if not the entire galaxy. They're awful, horrible, not the fun kind of pirates that, Randy and his crew are. They are truly horrible people that should die. And Harold is like, does it have to be us? And Reggie's like, if not us, then who? So this is kind of like the little guy standing up for what's right, and in the meantime hunting for treasure and building a clan that's worth risking everything for.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, thank you.
Good
job.
I can't add to that. What would you do for closure?
That's a really good one.
What would you do for closure for yourself and others?
To avenge loved ones, and more than anything, the whole theme for this whole trilogy is found family, which is something that we do in about everything that we write.
She is found family, like, swear to God. Like, love her just like the sister I always wanted.
This is the little brother that actually talks to me.
Yeah. We understand found family. And we didn't set out to write that in this book at all. Mm-hmm. It happened organically, like 100% organically.
And you can see it. You can see the progression of the clan throughout the books, and it really kind of mirrors the progression of our friendship too. Mm-hmm. Like, we've become we're on a family vacation together. I mean,
with a lot more planned in the movie. Like, Dan and Jolie are down on the beach with the kids. Everybody down there probably thinks they're married. Everybody thinks we're married as it is.
Holy crap! We were at Imaginarium last weekend, and this has happened to me like 18,000 times at this point. I go to a con, I'm standing in the vicinity of another author, and I'm automatically their wife. I've been your wife. I've been his wife now. I've been Casey Moore's wife, even though Cassie was standing right next to him, and she is way hotter than me.
Everybody's hot.
I've been Jason Cordova's wife. I mean, really? So it's kind of.
Well, you need to stop being so damn friendly.
Liam was my son at Imaginarium.
So my son is very vocal, and he was very determined that we were going to go to Starbucks to get me mocha because he's awesome. And Nick was in a conversation with another author, and that older gentleman very politely told Liam, like, well, your daddy can blah, 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 blah. And Liam's like, that's not my daddy.
Nick?
No, so much no. I'm like, I'm another author. I'm like, this is my twin.
That is not my fuck trophy, dude.
We call them sex trophies, but okay.
Hard pass. That's what she said.
So book 4.
I sent Dan something today. Never mind.
So that's actually the thing. Like when we say like Dan and Jolie are spouses, one, we dedicated all 3 books to them for very good reason because they put up with our dumbassery for the past couple of years. At this point, they're down on the beach with our kids. He's friends with Dan. I'm friends with Jolie. Like half the time, he's not answering my text because he's talking with my husband. I mean, found family. It's awesome.
So this is the 3rd book that y'all have written together. Y'all are going for a record. There's at least 6 books in this trilogy, not trilogy. And so what are y'all staying within? I know y'all going to do some short stories and stuff together, probably. No, y'all are doing short stories together. What else are y'all going to write into some other worlds? Keep it in Salvage title? what are we hoping?
We have plans.
We're doing all the above. So
everything.
I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, we have 9 more novels planned right now that are not in Salvage Title Universe.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And we have so many planned within Salvage Title Universe.
Yes. We have 6, 7, I know 7 novels planned right now in Salvage.
Yep.
Plus the 9 outside. That's just one universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 3 possibly going into another universe. So
basically, y'all, like, I'm keeping him. He's mine. I might lend him out to people like Ike and Jason Cordova, but they have to give him back in the same Neanderthal condition that I lent him out in. Otherwise, there will be repercussions. Okay?
I mean, those guys aren't going to fix it. Don't worry.
I know they won't.
people who like our solo stuff, like I have plenty of people who really love the Space Dragons. I love my Space Dragons. I'm not going to stop writing my Space Dragons. But you'll still get the solo stuff. But the majority of what we're going to do at this point, because of how fast we can get it done, how much better it is. That's funny. That is funny. We can get it done quick.
That's not a good thing. But when we're talking books, it's an awesome thing.
Yeah, when we're talking about books. But plus, sometimes you just got shit to do. Anyway, and it.
Moving on.
Look, Randy, you got. Anyway, Jolie's got 2 minutes. You better. No, anyway.
I feel sorry for her.
It's no bullshit.
Hey.
Some bullshit, Peter.
But no, it's like we write so well together. The books are better.
We have fun.
We have fun. They're honestly more fun writing them together than they are solo.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, writing is the coolest fucking thing ever. Being a published author is the coolest fucking thing ever. But having fun and, you know, the friends that we've made our tribe and, you know, whatever you want to call it, like it makes it
Clan.
worth it. Clan. But we have fun. We have fun.
Yeah.
And that makes it even better
But
because you can tell when we're having fun when we write something.
I'll tell y'all a secret. Our solo shit,
Don't tell them the secret. What secret?
it's still got a lot of both of us in the solo stuff.
Because we bounce ideas.
We
I'm like,
still
dude,
rip
I'm
off
stuck.
of each other.
I am stuck. Help.
I'll tell her what she should do in the next scene. She'll tell me what I should do in the next scene. She'll tell me the point of view I should write it in instead of third person and actually get the short story written and turned in on time.
It's a good short story.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hogan Zeros.
Yeah.
482 Phoenix Initiative.
Even our solo stuff is pretty much both of us.
So we bounce off each other well. So I'm keeping him.
So, what can we expect from book 3? Well, all the books sound awesome. And for those of you who missed it, these are all the books so far.
So pretty.
That is a great image.
It's an awesome graphic, and Don Grimes did an amazing job on those covers.
Yeah, I don't create anything. I just steal and rearrange.
But you did well at it. It looks great. I'm going to steal it from you.
Yeah.
So, what can we expect in book 4? What can we look forward to, or do we know yet?
So Redacted, and then Redacted happens, and then oh my god, do you remember Redacted?
And the Redacted. And then Redacted does Redacted and goes
Oh
Redacted.
my god, it's gonna be so good.
And then the very first thing, Redacted's.
So we don't know yet.
So here's the thing. If we tell you, we will spoil the end of book 3. But I can't say that if you go buy our book and read it, there's something at the very end that's going to tell you.
You know
what's
exactly
happening
what
in
book
book
4
4
is when you read book 3.
Awesome. All
Just
right.
like, and just like all the other books, when you see the title, you're gonna know what the book is about.
The titles are one of the most fun things
Yeah,
that we do with this.
I love our
It's so
titles.
much fun.
I love our titles. They're freaking awesome.
We have the next 3 titles. We have to write the next 3 books because I love the titles so much. We have the titles done before we have the book.
And it's gonna be the same series, Salvage Treasure series,
Yep.
same titling scheme.
You'll see characters from other Salvage stories. We're going to be doing a Champions trilogy with Kevin Steverson that is going to have all of our main characters.
The Champions of Shane Raw.
It's so good.
It's going to be the Champions of Shane Raw. That makes you think it's only one thing, but it's not only one thing. It is all the things. All the things.
It is the best thing about a shared universe.
What? Armin Tomrell, Cliff,
Barut.
Call, Barut, Ryan, Monday,
Alex.
all of them. Alex,
Who totally hits on Buddy.
Jakku, everybody's gonna be there. Everybody, we're bringing everybody from the main trilogies into this one.
And an enemy
And
that
an enemy.
you meet in book 3.
You've already met her in book 2.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You've already met the enemy
We've
in
already
book
met
2.
her. Can't
All
throw
right.
away a good
Well,
enemy.
I'm sold. All right. We advertised
Yes.
we advertised the giveaway for this. What are we giving away?
A signed copy.
Yep, signed copy of Private
We're
Right.
winging it, y'all. We like have no plan. We're just here.
All right. And how do y'all want to choose? You want me to choose?
Has everybody in here read book 1 and 2? Like, I want
Raise
to.
your hands.
Could we do a trivia question for book 1 and 2? This is book 3.
I mean, yeah, we could do a trivia
there you-
question.
Yeah. Well, so y'all do the trivia question. We'll keep talking, and the first person to answer correctly will win the book. But we'll give them time to type and furiously type.
You want to do book 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. Do you have the question?
No. Something from 2.
What does Reggie empty at the car lot?
Oh no!
At the used spaceship lot, what does Reggie empty? That's the question.
All right. That's the question. First person to answer correctly, and with
It's
enthusiasm.
memorable, though.
He's
Yes.
very proud of himself for that scene.
I wrote that.
He did write that.
All right. First person to answer
If nobody
correctly.
gets it, we'll think of another question. Oh, my dad knows. Kevin knows.
He wants. You want a signed copy, Space Dad? I will get you a signed copy.
You can
Yeah.
just have one.
Yes.
We got you.
You talked about the plethora. All right.
Nope, that's not it, Yvonne.
Oh, that's.
Yvonne answered the recycling thing.
Yes. Charlie got it.
Charlie got it.
Yvonne, you were so
Cool.
close. You were so close,
I
Yvonne.
figured it had to do with poop. I figured it had poop involved.
Oh man, last night was taco night.
All right. Charlie wins. And
We already know Travis a signed copy. Let's just give you all a trilogy. at
yeah,
this
just
point.
ship them at the same
Give them
time.
a trilogy.
Yeah,
We'll give you guys a trilogy.
done.
Awesome. Done and done.
Yvonne, don't cry, Yvonne. I know you're over there getting mad. You know
Shit.
we're gonna take care of you anyway, and at some point, just hush.
That's right. We got you.
So
You were very close.
Damn,
that didn't take near as long as I thought it would.
Oh yeah, I know. I figured it sounded memorable. So, and I figured it had to do something with poop. I figured somebody was going to come up with it pretty quick.
The other question I could have thought of was what color did Maddie dye Chad? And what did she call him?
All right. Well, I love. Yeah. Oh, she's trying. She probably had the right answer in her head. She was just trying to get close. Let's see. All right. So you talked about a plethora of projects that y'all have. What can we expect? Coming up soon, whether it's together or separate, or what are you working on?
My next novel turned in will be Honey Badger with in the 4HU, and then after that will be with Kevin Eikenberry. It'll be A Ray of Sunshine in the 4HU. So I've got 2 back-to-back 4HU books coming up, and then we both have a horror anthology story coming out in October.
Halfway written. Mm-hmm.
And you got.
So I have Salvage Bunny 3, Daybreak, which I just hit 104,000 words on. So my goal is to have it done by the end of the month, but that's not happening because vacation. I'm not allowed to write. He told me I'm not allowed. My husband told me I'm not allowed. So I'm pretty much
Family vacation is not for writing.
not going to write, which is fine. So I will probably finish that one out about like 130K. Salvage Bunny is more space opera than mill sci-fi. So they're long, which is, not a bad thing. That's what she said. So after that one, I will be rolling right into my debit companion novel that I have kind of used Marisa's help to develop, and it's going to be such a fun story. It's going to play right into Duck Me, which was my short story in the 4HU
Awesome story.
Venus
Awesome.
Initiative. It's going to be so much fun. I love it. It's science guild mind fuckery with the power of friendship and an incredibly pissed off Depic.
Mine's not that cool. It's just a pissed off bounty hunter with an agenda.
But it's going to be great because I've read parts of it and it's awesome. That's right. I get to read his stuff first and he gets to read my stuff first because, I mean, twins.
That's how it works.
How it works.
Marisa actually has read the first part of Honey, but now she read it before I altered it. It's a lot better now, but Marisa has read the first 10,000 words.
Marisa also has like first reading privileges because she's amazing and I love her. And
I
suppose you can keep her, Jeremy, but she's really mine.
I love her feedback.
Her feedback is spot on because she's incredibly talented.
She's very good. She catches little things that I never would have thought of, or how to word something.
And because I cannot not pimp Marisa's awesomeness at LibertyCon, she was compared to David Weber.
Yep.
If you like that David Weber guy, you should check out Marisa Wolf because her upcoming Bay novel, it broke me.
You were somebody awesome compared you to Anne McCaffrey.
Oh, cool. Damn.
That's
Where
awesome.
was it? Was that at LibertyCon?
I almost cried. So I have a secret project that I cannot talk about yet that I will be working on with a certain individual and Casey Moores. So that will be my next project after my epic novel.
What is that your favorite author?
Anne McCaffrey is like one of my idols. She's like a role model. Literally the first adult book I ever picked out that wasn't like Goosebumps or like Thoroughbred or R.L. Stine. It was Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey, and it's stuck with me. Like that whole series had a huge impact on how I do storytelling and how I write and how I think, and it's awesome.
So for me, I have two reviews that compared my Space Dragon trilogy. It compares me to Heinlein. It says reminds me of a young Heinlein, and I have two of them, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
And that's where you just stop and you go,
That's awesome.
and you just got to breathe for a second
then,
because it's so cool.
So Chris actually sent it to me. He was an early reader. He read my short story, A Small Problem, and he said it was
So good.
He compared it to Gulliver's Travels, and I'm like, that's cool as hell.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was Gulliver's
really
Travels.
was.
Yeah,
That's
So
cool.
now that we're done patting each other on the back, so to speak, we have lots of stuff lined up. We have fallen into the awesome problem of we have more projects than we can possibly do because we both have kids, we have families, we have day jobs. So day job. But the fact that we can do this is so cool.
Well,
I'm
I
not
hope.
sad.
no,
I
but
hope-
it's very cool, and I'll be quite honest with you. We have plans all the way through 2025.
Oh, awesome. No, I hope for the day where.
Did we?
Oh, can you hear me?
We lost him.
Can you hear me? How about now? How about now?
Somebody broke Jeremy.
We can hear you, sort of,
Okay.
but your face be frozen,
I
man.
think we're in a Verizon commercial.
Can you hear me now?
That guy went to Sprint.
All right. I'm gonna keep.
T-Mobile. Anyway, he went to something else, and he made fun of the. Can you hear me?
Okay. So it's fine if my face is frozen.
Yep.
That's fine.
Ah.
All right. It might be on y'all's end. Hold on.
No, he's blaming us. Did you hear that? He's blaming us.
Yeah.
No, umbrella, come back.
All right. The
No,
audio.
you're good. Can you
Yeah.
hear? Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So.
Okay, they said they can hear and see you.
Okay. Can you hear me? Nope. All right. I'm gonna type.
You just cutting in and out. Can you hear us?
Yes. Yes.
You said no.
Yes.
Yes. He types yes. Okay, this might be on our end. This is possible.
Okay.
We're on the hotel Wi-Fi.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up since their Wi-Fi is pooping the bed. But before we go,
There it is! You can see the ocean. Yes. Where'd the sun go? How long have we been in here?
Hour.
all
I
right.
missed my sunset for you people.
All
That's
right.
it. I
So
love y'all.
before we go, where if y'all can hear me, where can people catch y'all out in the wild? Nope, nothing. All right. I'm gonna type it. Where?
Very
Okay.
pretty.
People.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we can hear you. So you can find me on Amazon.com, NickSteverson.com, YouTube. Not YouTube. Not yet.
Well, I mean, we're here.
Twitter.
We're here.
All of our stuff is on ChrisKennedyPublishing.com. I have MeWe. I have Instagram. Everything. I have a newsletter. You can go on my website and sign up for that.
Traitor! He disclosed the undisclosed
We weren't telling
location.
anybody where we were, y'all. You know, you're
Space Dad. How could you betray us?
you're.
So disappointed.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Betrayal.
These Bilbo Baggins with Alzheimer's.
Oh,
Hobbit?
Jesus.
Something. Yeah, you're a hobbit.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Melissa,
clearly, you can
We
find
were
us a
trying to
promo
be sensitive and cool, and you're gonna come in here and ruin it with your stupid Georgia shit.
for that.
I bet you're wearing Crocs with your manhood and your self dignity just leaks out them holes, aren't you?
oh, you got me on that one. All right. Melissa, where can people find you?
We're serious for like 5 more seconds here. Okay, you can find me at MelissaOlthoff.net. Find me on Amazon, Facebook, Chris Kennedy Publishing. I will be at DragonCon because my husband is the fucking best husband ever. He manipulated the crap out of the schedule so I can go.
He's second best. I'm the best.
Well, yeah, the best to Jolie. I don't want you. So I have the
You've
best
only
husband.
had one husband.
Well, yeah, so he's the best. I mean, I'm not wrong.
I mean, I guess.
But he is also just ridiculously awesome. Like, he
He-
put a
Dan-
lot of work into making sure I could go to DragonCon. And I will be rooming with Marisa again, so there will be sleepover shenanigans.
Dan truly is the shit. So is Jolie. They
She
put up
is.
with a lot
Jolie is awesome.
from both of us, and
She puts up with
like
you.
they're supportive. They're so supportive.
Yes.
It's ridiculous, and we're lucky. We're both lucky.
We are. Really. Like, we put a lot into writing. There's a lot of times where it's like, no, hold on, wait a minute, I got something, I gotta write it down, even if it's just a note. And they're patient with us.
Yeah, they're very patient, and they're understanding. That's the best part.
They get that we're weirdos, and that sometimes we just got voices in our heads that need to be written down before we lose it forever.
Yeah, I keep trying to talk Jolie into writing with me, but she won't.
So is
Dan is great with ideas.
Yeah.
Is DragonCon ending your con season, or do you have anything else going on? Nothing. Okay.
I have no idea what you said, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna
Froze.
we're gonna move on. Let's see. A few ads before we leave. Of course, you can catch future books on this channel. The latest one is with Rob Howell talking about his latest book, and Rob will be on this channel on Monday talking about his book, the deepest. Oh, what was it? Anyway, Rob's going to be on here Monday.
The Lake Most Deep.
The Lake Most Deep. Thank you very much. He'll be here on Monday. We'll be
And you
launching.
don't mean Rob Howell, you mean Casey Joel Olthoff. If you were at LibertyCon, you would know what I'm talking about.
That was funny.
That was amazing.
Crab walking moops was the best.
So we had Casey Moores doing like a sideways crab walk in a kilt to get us water at our Valkyries panel. Earlier at like the CKP year ahead, Rob Howell was late because he was selling books. So Casey as hell goes, "Do you want me to talk to it?" And Chris K is like, "Yes." So she walks up, she's like, "Hi, my name is Rob." And she talked like that the whole time until Rob came in right at the appropriate moment to talk about A Lake Most Deep. So then when we were on the Valkyries panel together, he introduced himself. Well, Casey introduced herself as Rob again. Then Joelle did it. Then I did it because I'm like, I can't not do it at this point. And then Rob introduced himself as Casey Joelle Olthoff. And it's now a running joke, and I love it.
I got some awesome pictures of that panel.
He really
Somebody
did.
must-
He got some amazing pictures of me and Marisa, like with the same expression, pointing at you because you were making fun of my character.
One of the best pictures is Casey Azell,
Almost
like
done.
her hands
minutes.
straight up in the air. It's hilarious.
She's like, "Point of order."
and her arm is like so straight. Like, how did she do that? Like, it was yeah.
It was probably the most fun panel I've ever been on.
It was just like streamlined.
It was like what 9 or 10 p.m. panel, and we're all just like, it's after dark.
Yeah,
Nobody
we
cares.
were all done at that point. It's like, yeah, fuck it.
And speaking of,
We're all
they
just
talk
like,
about
fuck, I don't know.
they talk about that on Last Call. So we have a Last Call live from LibertyCon. Go check that out. And of course, like I said, Melissa lives on this channel. She's one of the 3 feral ladies of the feral ladies of CKP. Go check that out. Y'all's last episode is doing quite well. And I meant to mention it earlier when you talk about armor out in public and all that, and that's a lot of what that episode's about, and it must have rung a chord because people are watching it. So if you haven't watched it, go check that out. And one last announcement is your boy here is live on Bane Free Radio. The good folks at Bane allowed me to guest host one of their episodes for Bane Free Radio. It's out now. Go check it out. Because if y'all go watch it, they might have me back, which will drive people to this channel. So go support this channel by watching that video, and then we can share audiences. And so go check it out. And that's it. So guys, thank y'all very much. Here are the books. If you don't have them, go get them. I put the link to the latest to Privateers and Pandemonium in the show notes, and they're in the comments at the very start of the show. So go check it out there. And any parting words from you knuckleheads? All right. Well,
So you get that's what you get for messing with me.
Well, I appreciate it, and we'll have to
Evil twins for the win.
Evil twins for the win. All right, and we'll have to pick another theme for the next time you guys come on. And
Big Game Hunters.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. That's an involved costume. All right. All right. So
Big Game Hunters.
Last time was
clue. There's your clue.
All right, that's awesome. So we're gonna leave on that note. Thank you guys. Congratulations. And looking forward to book 4, and to everyone out in TV land. Until next time, good night.